In other news today, the family of a young boy who was tortured at the hands of his mother and her boyfriend is now filing a $50 million lawsuit against LA County as well as a family services nonprofit. The suit alleges that caseworkers just did not do enough to prevent the death of Anthony Avalos. KTLA 5's Christina Pascucci joining us from Koreatown now. She's got the latest on this. Christina.
Hi, Rick. And what they're hoping is to create some sort of major change within the system. There's shocking new evidence of a failed system within DCFS. They are saying that workers who are mandated by law to report Anthony's abuse admittedly did nothing.
Today, we're announcing the filing of a $50 million lawsuit on behalf of family members of Anthony Avalos so that we can finally bring about change within the DCFS.
10-year-old Lancaster boy Anthony Avalos died last year with head trauma and cigarette burns to his body. Teachers, counselors, family reported child and sexual abuse at least 16 times over 5 years, but nothing was done. Now his mother and her boyfriend are charged in his murder.
DCFS has really failed us terribly, and hopefully this is a wake-up call for them, so no more kids, not one more kid has to go through this.
I was in tears finalizing this lawsuit. I couldn't believe the number of times that multiple DCFS workers had a chance to throw out a life vest.
Attorney Brian Claypool wants a federal investigation into why so many Antelope Valley children have died under DCFS care. Children like 8-year-old Palmdale boy Gabriel Fernandez, who died in 2013 after years of torture at the hands of his mother and her boyfriend. And most recently, 4-year-old Noah Quatros' parents said he drowned in his Palmdale apartment complex. Investigators, though, say trauma on his body is inconsistent with drowning. This, too, was a DCFS case.
It's just so hard because if they would have got him out of there, he could still be here.
A worker for nonprofit Hathaway Sycamore was assigned to both Gabriel and Anthony. She testified under oath she knew she was required by law to report abuse, but instead discussed it with her supervisor and decided not to act.
You believe that your duties as a mandated reporter were to discuss it with your supervisor? Answer, correct. Not to call 911? Or the DCFS hotline? Correct.
Hathaway Sycamore had no comment when I reached out to them, but we did hear from DCFS, and they said this, quote, at any given time, the Department of Children and Family Services serves more than 34,000 families and vulnerable children in Los Angeles County with an unwavering commitment to pursue child safety every day in our communities. And they also gave me this sheet that shows a new university they have. It's actually a couple years old, and it tries to promote social worker academy and simulation training so that they can better address each of the individual cases they deal with. Now, finally, we've obtained some disturbing, startling audio, frankly, between a social worker that was involved in Anthony Avalos' case when she called the Department of Children and Family Services hotline, and she seems to not take the child's allegations of abuse seriously. And we will have that audio recording for you coming up at 3 p.m. I'm Christina Pascucci reporting live. Rick and Lou will send it back to you.
All right, Christina, thank you for that.